A sellout crowd is expected tonight. They're making their way in to see FC Dallas with 23 points in the season host the Philadelphia Union, who have 16 points at 4-7-6.
Great addition to this back line all year long, and he certainly looks to bring that back again tonight.
Blas Perez is back after missing last week against Columbus due to a red card shown against Portland early
home, and he's certainly looking to prove his worth, but he can certainly contribute at that level internationally.
Maurice Aidoo there at center back. Kevin's talking about Zach McMath in 10th start of the year. Chris Seitz in net for FC Dallas. 11 starts, 5 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws. Goals against average is 1.45, and we have kicked off.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a player that is able to find 111 games in Major League Soccer. He's been given every opportunity to succeed.
Oh, nice chip. Akindele for Blas Perez. Goal, FC Dallas.
Love to see a young forward sitting in these awkward places, and does a wonderful job in terms of keeping himself on sides, bringing this ball into, that's just enough, and what a strike. First time, very reminiscent to a goal that I saw recently in the World Cup from Julian Green in terms of just being able to take it first time, put it on frame with power, and Zach McMath is kind of caught, wondering whether or not Tesho is going to take a touch and then maybe be able to get him on that second one, but he doesn't. He takes it first time. Superb strike. 1-0 FC Dallas over the Philadelphia Union. More aggressive Union now in terms of the defensive pressure they're putting on him, also offensively.
Now Maidana. Maidana puts it right in front, and this is a score for Philadelphia. Christian Maidana, 7 assists this year, and that set up Amobi Akugo, who scores for the first time since his goal against FC Dallas last June 29th.
And he's certainly making a habit of it here. I just spoke in terms of the pressure that they're putting on. It's a good ball in by
Cruz, then Maidana.
Yeah, and it just seems as though Victor Ulloa has got to know where he is on the field and maybe make just a little bit more of an effort to try to block that ball from getting behind him. But it obviously has him been twisting and turning, and it's not an easy thing to do down on the field. Certainly easy to talk about up here in the studio. Great learning experience here with Chivas USA in Major League Soccer. He's gone to Europe into the Premiership.
Oh, 1-2 here. Blas Perez plays the ball into the box, and a goal for FC Dallas.
Not sure if anybody's going to celebrate the actual scoring of the goal, because it looked like an own goal to me, but they were able to create enough pressure by working the ball through the midfield. It's a good entry pass here. The ball's clipped through, and it's cleared.
And it's an own goal.
I believe Shannon Williams and into Zach McMath's goal, so it is an own goal. They put the pressure on that was necessary to really create a lot of chaos, and FC Dallas comes out and within 2 or 3 minutes is able to put Philadelphia back down 1 goal, Dallas up 2-1.
First half goals were swapped between the clubs. Tesho Akindele and Amobi Akugo. Diaz. Oh, on to the end of it. Watson up over McMath, though.
Mar Diaz just with eyes in the back of his head, or just wonderful vision, one or the other. But I mean, it's a distant run from Javon Watson.
By Diaz right to McMath. You just tuned in. Chris Seitz injured his right knee on a goal kick earlier in the second half, the extent of which, of course, we do not know, but it did require him to be immediately taken out of the game. Oh, now here's Aaron Wheeler, who quickly turned and put a sneaky shot right on frame. Fernandez down with confidence to stop it. Fred in the middle to Maidana. Oh, he's got Fabinho making a long run on the left. He found him. Fabinho's shot is wide.
He saw a few moments ago Raul Fernandez called into action, but it's a little bit of nonchalant play there for Matt Hedges, thinking that the ball's going to roll over the end line. Doesn't make it. This is the shot just moments ago that goes wide. But it's important that FC Dallas really begins to lock all of these things up if they hope to garner these 3 points here in Frisco this evening.
We'll know shortly how much stoppage time we'll have at the end of the second half. Good ball by Diaz. Oh, and a big challenge by Maurice Edu into Blas Perez. He's going to the pocket. Straight red. Oh, a nasty challenge. Blas is down. Maurice Edu a straight red. Philadelphia will be at 10 men. For Philadelphia, a third sending off of this season.
I played against Maurice a number of times. He's in there early because Blas left that space open. Then Blas with the wily move to get back in front of it and is able to earn the red card from the referee. I found myself cheering for Maurice Edu after watching him in some of the previews for the run-up for the U.S. national team into the World Cup.
Midfield press,
yeah, this year I've been impressed with Thomas's ability to identify plays in advance.
And that is it. Edvin Jurasevich ends the match. FC Dallas with 3 points. A 2-1 victory.